Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and in today's video we're going to be reviewing a Subaru Forester Limited. Before we get into this video, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to the Doug Smith Subaru here in American Fork, Utah for giving me some time with this Forester. I'll include a link to their website in the description down below so you can check out what they have currently. If you have any questions or need any help, just ask for Sam. And then I'll also include a link to my car buying guide as well. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a naturally aspirated 2.5 liter flat 4-cylinder that goes through a CVT automatic. Fuel economy is 26 around town and then 33 on the highway, with power outputs being 180 horsepower and then 178 pound-feet of torque. Before we move forward with this review, I do want to mention, if you want to see more videos just like this, then I recommend you subscribe because I post content every single day. So starting with the hood, you can see it's kind of raised there in the center, pretty cool looking. And I love the light design down below on the new Forester. And then notice metallic gray for the grille coloration on this. We also have fog lights there on either side. So far, it's got quite a few features. Around the side here, our tire wheel setup is 225 by 55 by 18 in the front and over in the rear. You can see here with the wheels, you've got the silver with the darker coloration there in the center. Got these new style of fender flares. Metallic gray for the mirror cap there, and then you guys can see with the roof rails there at the top. And then all the cladding here at the bottom as well. And there's a side profile. And this leads us to the key fob. We've got the Subaru logo, lock and unlock. We got the opening for the hatch as well, and pop it open. Now taking a look at the cargo area, we've got a cargo cover built in from the factory. We've got little tabs to throw down these seats. Got a 12 volt here in the back as well. Plenty of storage space. I've said this in my other reviews, but this is similar in size to a RAV4. When you're all done, just press this button here and that will lower the hatch right back down. Now here's a quick look at the taillights. You can see that goes across the Subaru logo. Subaru down below as well. A little exhaust tip there at the bottom. And that's the rest of the rear. Now taking a look at the front door panel, you can see with this kind of suede trim and the soft touch trim built in as well. Look at these seats. Subaru likes the gray trim with their seats. Very interesting coloration. Pop in. Legroom, solid. Got a little storage pocket. You got some USB ports, some vents as well. And then headroom back here is, the sunroof does kind of get in the way a little bit because it makes the roof lower, but it's still pretty good. Now taking a look at the front door panel, you can see soft touch here, and then same thing with all the trim there. All of our window controls front and two are automatic. And then taking a look at the front seats, again, you got that mix between like the gray and the kind of cream, white, gray. Yeah, it's kind of like gray and gray in a way. Got the power adjustments. You can see with this trim and then soft touch on the dash. So taking a look at the steering wheel, we've got soft touch all around. Paddle shifters here on the back of the steering wheel for the CVT. Practical controls on the front like adaptive cruise control, your drive mode select, heated steering wheel button. You've got your volume and voice command controls on the other side. And then just your regular stocks here on the back. So here's a quick look at the gauge cluster. We've got a bunch of different menus you can scroll through in the center and analog gauges on either side. Just a backup camera in reverse, true directional lines, turn at the steering wheel. I like how the drive modes pop up there with the camera. I think that's pretty cool. But anyways, big infotainment system, so some physical buttons for the volume, climate controls. We do have heated seats for this package. We've got dual zone climate. So what I've noticed the difference between this and the Touring so far is Touring has cooled seats, Touring has 360 camera, Touring has memory seats. This does not. So it's kind of an interesting difference. But yeah, easy to use screen. This is pretty cool with that trim that goes across, and then you can see down below. And then this is nice, little trim piece. Charging here with a wireless phone charging pad, shifter here for the CVT. Cup holders here with the parking brake, and then charging port. Good storage. I like this trim in the center console. It's durable feeling, which is cool. And then you've got this for the sunroof. Also a regular mirror. The Touring has the camera mirror. And then we do have a sunroof up top as well. So here's one sticker for the Limited. After all options, which this one has the 42 package, by the way. $40,249 is the total MSRP. See how it drives. let's talk about visibility before we set off. Here's visibility of the hood, both the mirrors. Through the rest through here. Set off. Setting off in the Limited. I guess this ended up being Forester Day. I expected to do reviews on more than Foresters today, but I've sadly run out of time, and so now we are literally just 4 Forester reviews in one day. But it gives me a really good, really good impression and idea of this new Forester, and it also will help me to hopefully guide you guys in terms of what package you should get on the Forester. So this is nice so far. Nice ride quality. See what the acceleration's like. Yeah, it's all the same. The Forester has the same powertrain across the board. So really the difference with the packages comes down to style and features. Yeah, there really isn't a difference. That's crazy. They're all the same. They're all the same with how they drive. It's to be expected. Same driveline, same powertrain, same chassis, all of that. It's interesting. So I guess with this Limited review, the Limited I think is a nice package. This is one of the packages that I think is kind of superfluous. So here's my thoughts on the Forester lineup. The base model, great affordable car. Good that they have it. The Premium gives you some extra features, and it's still, it's more expensive, but it's still pretty reasonable when it comes to the pricing. Sorry, as I was saying, the Premium has more options and still, pretty reasonable with the pricing. The Sport, it just looks cool. So I like the Sport. This Limited, it's got more options, but then it's so close in price to a Touring. And the Touring has a few options that I think a lot of people are going to value. Memory seats, cooled seats, 360 camera, camera rear view mirror. You can say whether or not those are worth the extra couple grand, but I mean, $2,000 to get all of those options, I think it's probably worth it. So this is going to be packaged that, this is a nice car, but this is going to be packaged in the Forester lineup that I think is just kind of silly, and they should, I don't know, probably not have it. But I understand that some people are gonna be like, no, this is what they want, and fair enough. But let me know what you guys think about the Forester, the new Forester in general, and the Forester lineup. But it's kind of my take on it. And you know what, the Sport, they could just, what they could do with the Sport is just, get rid of the Premium. So base model, this makes things so much simpler. Base model, Sport, Touring, Wilderness, those 4 models. I think that would be the perfect lineup. Let me know your thoughts.